You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I got my Con Time Deion Sanders shades ready for this one. That's right. Got my Con Time Deion shades ready because the burn from this deleted tweet by one Steve Sarkisian, I might need some shade. Let's talk about it. Tricky. That's the song of the day by Run DMC. As it seems like old Steve Sarkisian tried to play a little bit of a trick on us and make a tweet disappear. But you didn't delete it soon enough because somebody screenshotted it, Steve, and it got back to me. I'm not going to tell you who sent it to me, but that's called sources. But before we get to all that, here they come once again riding on this, the Outlaw Posse. Now, in effect. And today's Four Horsemen shout-outs go to Enough is Enough, Becca Has Thoughts, Jack Acker, and Jeff Payton are saddled up, mounted up, and ready to go. They're going to help us for today's college football invasion. And if you want to get your badge like them and get deputized as well as possibly be the random Four Horsemen shout-out and possibly be even the comment of the day, which comes later in the show, it's not but $2.99 a month. That's just 75 cents a week. Just 75 cents a week. That's a half a bottle of water for the outlaw. And you'll get your badge and you'll be deputized and you'll be in the Outlaw Posse. Now, getting right to it here. Seems like old Steve made a bit of a tweet. And from what I understand, he was told to delete that tweet. And about 2 hours later, he did so. But by then, it had circulated a little bit. And someone screenshot it and sent it to me, as I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to bring that up for y'all right now and see what y'all think about it. And here it is. There it is. It says here, there will be no luck or 5 turnovers being given to OU this year. We will hang 8 touchdowns on OU as to make sure of that. And if I see horns down, maybe even 70. Hashtag hook 'em. Seems like Steve was sort of dwelling on that loss a little bit and wants to prove that Oklahoma's win over Texas was indeed a farce or just an aberration of sort. Because, they did beat Oklahoma, to Steve's credit here, 49-0 just 2 short years ago. Now, a lot of people say that Oklahoma was still in a big transition because of all the crap that Linky Boy did to him, being Tebow, T-B-O-W, the bitch out west, Lincoln Riley. But 49-0 is a little bit hard to swallow for me. I like Oklahoma. But even without Dylan Gabriel, they should have been able to keep it closer than 49-0. But that's just my opinion. And that's basically what Steve's probably saying too, that a game goes from 49-0 to them losing by just a few points from 4 or 5 turnovers during that game. But, turnovers are part of the game, Steve. But to Steve's defense, once again, by the way, Steve's going through a little bit of a divorce too, so he probably had a little angst, a little axe to grind here. Some of it look like broken English, so hopefully he's not, partaking any liquor or anything before he gets on the on the Twitter. I don't think he is. But to me, I don't have a problem with it because Steve's basically saying what he's thinking. Now, yeah, he was forced to delete the tweet about 2 hours later, but he's a coach like none other before in the last, 10 or 15 years. Even Mac Brown wasn't as boisterous and as vocal as Steve Sarkisian can be sometimes. And if I'm Texas people, I'm actually proud of what he said. I wouldn't have deleted it. If that's what you think, that's what you think. And on the other side of that, for the Oklahoma fans, what do y'all think about that? I'm sure that y'all are going to take it as a sign of disrespect as most opponents would. But Steve's point is that, hey, we blew y'all out when we didn't have any turnovers. And if we don't have turnovers, that game probably turns out differently last year. And he's probably right. But I would like to get both fan bases' thoughts on it. Texas fans, are y'all proud of Steve Sarkisian and what he said? Oklahoma fans, y'all going to use that bulletin board material? But it's going to make for some interesting bulletin board material, like I said, as I call it, for the locker room. I think it's going to be pretty good motivation for the Oklahoma players if they see this. But once again, before I get out of here and reiterate that I don't really have a problem with what Steve said because, hey, at least he's being vocal and showing that he's passionate about his job and what he's doing at Texas right now. But that's just my opinion. You guys and gals, drop in the comment section. Tell me what you think about all this. There's a little heart sign at the bottom of this video with a little money dollar sign in the middle. You can make a one-time donation by using that heart. Smash that heart. Throw a few dollars in the coffers. Also, you can like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That's the big four, and they're all free. Subscribing and sharing is most important to me because you get more people up in here and y'all get this party crunk. And we're real close to football season right now, so the more the merrier. And as I said before, if you want to go a little further with it, if you want to get your badge and you want to get deputized, you want to be an outlaw posse and be a random four horseman shout out as well as possible be the comment of the day, all you got to do is hit that join button and subscribe button. $2.99 a month, 75 cents a week. That's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. With that, I'm out of here. KMCA to all the other teams. Class is now officially dismissed.